Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Washington Commanders. Is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Buffalo 8. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Throwing right away is Daniels. And it's intercepted on the first play of the game. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Fighting his way through contact. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 6. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
York able to send this one through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. At their own 21-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Mustang 19.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Bear. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is going to be Commander's first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70.
Daniels looking to throw. They'll swing this out to Krosky-Bear. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46.
Check. Bronco 80.
To throw is Daniels. And this one too low. Look at this defense for the Vikings. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season has been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Washington going to send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Here we go. Check.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got him in, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. When you look at this defense, they're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first two possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Okay, ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he'll be touchdown in the end, but a big play on that one. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And a nice spin into some open field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2nd and 7.
79 Broncos. 2. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Daniels. And this is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Warriors, step
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. As they've got it as we resume action. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one out to the 35. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
That's down the field for Jefferson. And incomplete on a deep ball.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
19 Lions. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
That is 18, 5 in. Cowboy 80. Check, Matt, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Kalijah Cansey in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But
and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
They were backed up behind the sticks, but he still found a way to make that 1st down happen. That's the kind of fight every coach hopes his franchise quarterback has in it. Look a tough situation like that in the eye and come up with a solution on the spot.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
And they lost it there, big fumble. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's good for a Washington.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
At the 15-yard line.
Hey, smash! Traffic! Mustang 19! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
70, Timber, Dragon 60. Get up.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Here we go.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they got his man complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Felton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings have regained the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. A beautiful fake. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Stephanie! Bravo 80, 19 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Daniels. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at the 23. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll He'll set up a throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And this one is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They go play action. Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
And this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Come 19. Come on. Just past the 60. Past the 60.
To the air goes Daniels. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Washington going to send out their punter.
Standing just outside his own goal line. And taken right at the 35. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he'll get inside of Washington's 15 before being taken down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Okay, break.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Pass complete to Judy on the out route.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
That's good.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
Back to throw again. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
18 Rattler, 7 Pirates, Cup 19, Panther 11, Panther 11, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
They're going to look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And bulldozing his way through.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Come on, come on.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. David Njoku with career touchdown number 60. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
York now for the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Vikings 20, Commanders 13.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Off the play fake, Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
60. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10.
70.
He finds his man complete. It's McDonald. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the Vikings' 34-yard line.
Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
19 Charger, 19, 70 Ranger, 7 Pirates, 18 Rattler. Go.
Back to throw. Daniels.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate, and in doing so, sent this one off target.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
60 Maverick, 60 Mustang 19. Ready,
To throw is Daniels.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. Still going inside the 20.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for two. Daniels going to try and throw for it.
And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a one-point lead.
Commanders 21, Vikings 20.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 58 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 18 yards the gain for number 18. They'll look to throw now on first down.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Just too much air on the ball. That's a missed opportunity in a game where you don't have many opportunities left.
A third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Chandler. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Vikings on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown! A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
60 Bobcat, 18 Pioneer. Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
At the 15-yard line.
Dragon 60, Mustang 19, Buffalo 18.
Here's Daniels.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Trap 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35.
Big yardage that time for Washington.
And even 60 yards.
Come on.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Ready, break.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They run it with Chandler.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Chandler. Powers through. And he will have the Vikings first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Here we go, here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. 47 yards.
And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen, ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw again. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
At the 32-yard line.
Go.
Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Smith in on the tackle.
70 Rangers, 70
That's a gain
Rangers.
of 6. Makes it 3rd and
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Going for it all. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Check Matt, check 70 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19, Cub 19, Cub 19, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
27.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Come on.
Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And we'll take this one up close to about the 45. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there. The way the game's played now, you almost can take position affiliations off of guys. He may have been a running back, but they count on him to be a receiver and catch that football.
But he could not catch it. A big drop on 3rd down.
Here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70.
Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
19 type, 19, 60 Maverick, 60, 60.
He'll look to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
39-yard line.
He's back to throw.
Throw caught by Mayer.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check. 19 Lions.
Back to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Oh, what a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
60 Eagles.
Now a give right side. Chandler. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready.
Back to throw.
That's complete to Chandler on the check down.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This is 1st and 10.
Get it. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
70, Cup 19. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneer. Mustang 19.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball